Hi everybody, I'm going to explain about the four quadrant chopper for DC motor. Let's we will connect the four quadrant chopper for DC motor. So this is the chopper, four quadrant chopper. These are the individual switches, IGBT switches. We have to connect it. So this is the firing unit for this IGBT switches. Individually, there will be some gates and other switches are interconnected in order to give the PWM pulse for these IGBT switches. This cable is used for giving the PWM pulses to these IGBT switches. So there are individual switches are there. We have to connect all these terminals to form a bridge. So you can see here all the terminals should be connected. We see the next one measuring device is nothing but voltmeter. The range of voltmeter is 0 to 30 and this is a DC motor. And we start the connections. So first of all you have to connect the bridge. So you have to interconnect all the terminals. So I'm going to interconnect all the terminals. So in the top corner, in the bottom and in the middle, all the terminals of all the switches should be connected. So between the middle of the switches, the load should be connected. That is nothing but DC motor, and the measuring device voltmeter should also be connected. So we see how I am connecting. So you can check like this whether it is connected or not. Each individual loop, whether it is connected or not, you can easily check it. So last loop is connected. So totally 4 switches will be connected. Now we have to connect the last loop. So I am connecting the last loop. So last loop is connected. So I am rearranging the kit and I am checking whether it is connected or not in the middle and in the bottom. So everything is connected now. So I should connect the load. So I am taking the terminals of the motor and I should connect between these terminals. So I am connecting the load with the terminals. That's all I have connected. Now next thing we have to connect with the voltmeter. Next thing voltmeter. It should be connected between or otherwise we can connect like this also. It's nothing but already we have connected with this connecting wire, so we can tap it out here. So this is a setup of this four quadrant chopper fit DC motor. So everything is connected now. We start running this kit. So I am switching on the power supply. So first thing we have to check with the whether the kit is working in which quadrant. I am setting in the third or fourth or any quadrant. According to the quadrant, we have to change this knob for getting the firing sequences. This is nothing but variation of the pulses will be given, and according to that variation of the voltages will be shown here. So you can see now I am giving some variation. So some voltage display is given and motor is also running. You can see this picture now. Again I am varying this knob. So when I am varying this knob, forward and reverse operation is taking place. Suppose if it is giving some reverse motion, means we have to interchange the terminals and we can measure it. So for forward movement we have to measure the voltage and speed. The same sense for reverse movement also we have to measure the voltage and speed. So we have to note down the quadrant operation also accordingly. So the speed will be moved forward and the speed will be moved reverse also. So here I am varying the sequence and I am varying getting the varied voltage with respect to speed also. So this is the overall setup of this four quadrant chopper. So by properly selecting the firing sequence only, the chopper will work accordingly. The motor speed control will be controlled. So let's we see the tabulation of this chopper fed 4 quadrant chopper. So by varying the input sequence of the firing, voltage will be varied, speed will be varied. So we have to note down the measured voltage for different set of voltages and the speed which is observed for different set of readings. So that's all. Tabulation is completed. Thank you for watching.